Okay, tell me your story. What happened that night? Yeah.
During that night, I was not in our home. I was in Divisoria because I was with my co-teachers to have a little party, and then during the flood, I called up my dad to follow up what happened to our place, and he said it was still okay because there are no water yet in our home. And then at that time I called up again and it was still okay. And when we started the party, I haven't heard the call, so my dad has 2 missed calls, and then at that time I feel very uneasy, so I went out and called up my dad. So he said that there is water already and it is knee level. So I was worried at that time, so I easily got out from that place and looked for a vehicle. And at that time I was nervous and I have half-minded because I was in Divisoria and my family was in trouble. And I was stranded for 30 minutes in Divisoria because there are no vehicle or taxi that would allow me to fetch me there so I can save my family. And there was one vehicle that was already fully loaded, it was fully occupied, and then I asked a favor if I could join a ride with them. So the driver said yes. So I sat on the floor of the vehicle just to reach to our place. And then here it comes in our place, in our terminal way. There are no people already, and then as I walked very fast and I saw my mom and my dad pushing the ice cream cart at the middle of the terminal way. If it happened that I did not saw them, I would probably go to our home and look for them, and probably I was one of the victims, probably who will be found in Camiguin or other places. I was so grateful at that time because I already saw my parents and my sisters and my niece were already safe. And at that time also, we are walking to far from the place. And then here it comes. As I look back, there is a raging rapid water who is coming running after us, and we have felt terrified at that moment. So we ran so fast as we could, just like we are joining a marathon. We're in a water. We just like to become the champion of the marathon. So we can't find a way but to run. We ran so fast as we could, and then until we reached into the hilltop. And that hilltop saved our lives because we were the last family who reached there. And at our back were families who were swimming, were screaming for help, and we have heard so many voices, children, old days, parents who really scream for help, and we are helpless at that time. We can't save them because we want also to save ourselves. So we ran so fast till we reach here in evacuation center. Then we find ourselves, we pray to God that He will really stop the storm and the rain and the strong wind. And also we prayed that the people who were left there, who were trapped in our place, will also be saved. But I know and I believe that this thing really happened for His purpose. And we glorify Him for all the things He has done to our lives. That's it.
So can you talk about after this disaster, what's your expect or what's your hope in future?
I am still hopeful for the future because that is the promise of the Lord. It is according to His plan, and His plan is not going to harm us, but instead to prosper us and to give us a better future. That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sir Jerry.